Hi there everyone, this is Adrien, the exercise specialist at the Leduc Beaumont Devon Primary Care Network. Hope you all are doing well today. For today's video, what I thought I would show you guys would be another full body workout that you can do with a Theraband. That can be done in a circuit fashion relatively quickly. You can pick up these Therabands at pretty much any fitness store. Also, you can pick them up at some physical therapy clinics. Pick them up in some gyms. You can even pick them up on Amazon. Bands like this are very inexpensive. This would be no more than $8 or two to purchase. I have a separate video where I actually go over all the different bands, their strengths, so on and so forth. So I highly recommend checking those out. If you're one of my patients, and I think it would be of a benefit for you to have these for your exercise, usually I'll just give them out to you for free as well. So, what this workout is going to be today is it's going to be 3 rounds, 30 seconds per exercise. We're going to do 5 total exercises. We're going to do generally the whole body, and we're going to do each exercise for 30 seconds, and then we're going to take a 30-second break, and then we're going to go right to round 2, all through the exercises, and then round 3, all 3 exercises. The Therabands are really great for, you can work pretty much everything. Very low impact, very low intensity. You can make things more difficult by using a harder band or progressing to a more challenging modality. Obviously, bands are great as the more you stretch them, the more resistance there is. So, as per usual, if you're new to physical activity, if you're returning to physical activity from a layoff, or if you have a medical condition that might make doing physical activity difficult, please consult with your physician prior to beginning any new exercise program. Thank you. So, the exercises we are going to be doing today, first I'll show you them. So first one will be the chest press. So the band will go behind our back, just below our shoulders there. We will hold the band out in front of us. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a chest pressing motion. So press and in, press and in, press and in. That's working our chest muscles, our shoulder muscles, and our tricep muscles on the back there. Second exercise is going to be the overhead press. So what we'll do is we'll stand on the band, bring it up here, do overhead pressing. Work those shoulders and those triceps further. Third exercise is going to be a rowing movement. So we'll be on the band, standing, we're going to bend forward and we're going to row up. Work those back muscles. Follow that right into biceps. Follow that. We're going to keep the band where it is, and we're going to squat with the band. It makes it more difficult to squat with the band. Those will be the 5 exercises. I am just going to go through all 3 rounds without taking a 30-second rest in between. But if you need that 30-second rest, absolutely take it. We'll get into position here. And we will begin. Everyone get your band in place and let's begin pressing. Nice and controlled. And those chest, shoulder, and tricep muscles, all those pushing movements is what this works. Nice and controlled. So as you see, I'm not going crazy. It's controlled back, controlled forward. Nice and controlled. Trying to keep roughly parallel with the floor. Not up here, not down here. Roughly parallel. And time. So, from there, we'll go right into the overhead pressing. Stand on the band. We'll bring it up. And we'll start pressing. This one will likely be a little bit more resistance than the last one because the band's having to stretch further. I see nice controlled, down to my ears and straight up. Not going out here, not going weird in here, straight up, nice and controlled. Almost there, and time. Come here, stand on the band further, and I will row it up into us. Try to get those elbows up as high as you can. As you see here, I'm not rounding over, keeping a roughly straight back, down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. Nice and controlled, working those muscles of the back. Perfect. Now, right into the bicep curl. Nice and controlled. As you see here, my upper arm, so from my shoulder to my elbow, is not moving. My wrist to my elbow So my forearm and hand is the only part of the limb that is moving. Let's isolate those biceps. Stay nice and controlled. Almost there. Perfect. And all right, into the squatting. 30 seconds of squatting. So in position, and we'll begin. Boom. 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 Just a little bit of resistance can make the top of the squat more difficult, which is where we tend to be strongest in the squatting movement. Boom. Work, everyone. Boom. Almost there. One more. And done. So that's the first round. So we'll do that whole circuit 2 more times. So right here, I'd recommend taking 30 seconds rest. In the thought of keeping this video not overly long for you guys, I will get right into it. And begin. Keep down position. Begin. 30 seconds with the band. Almost there. And time. Good job. Right into the overhead pressing. Get into position and begin. Nice and controlled. Working those shoulders and those tricep muscles. Trying to stay upright with a good posture, looking forward. And time. Alright, right into the rows. Grab the band, forward, and bring your elbows up and back. Bring those elbows back as high as you can. Focusing on bringing your elbows back as opposed to trying to bring your hands back really helps to isolate those muscles in the back further. Nice straight back once again, not run it over. Nice straight back. And time, right into the bicep curls. Nice and controlled. And time. Final set of the squat, or sorry, not final set, but onto squatting to end round 2. There are different ways we can modify this exercise to make it actually more of what's called a deadlift movement, but we'll save that for a separate video. Nice and control. And time. So that's the end of round 2. Feel free to take a 30-second break if you deem necessary. We're going to get right into round 3 as Coach Luna comes to say hello. So we're going to get right into the final round, so round 3 of the banded chest presses. Everyone get into position and begin. Working those chest muscles, those shoulder muscles, and those tricep muscles, all the pushing muscles. Almost there. Set aside. And time. Alright, final set of the overhead pressing. So everyone get into position and begin. Almost there. Those shoulders and those tricep muscles. And time. Right into the rowing. Let's get into position. Little hold of the band. Nice upper posture. Pulls ropes up and back. Final time we're going to do this today. Almost there. And time. Alright. Right into the bicep curls for the final time today. Bicep curls. Once again, trying to keep my elbows stationary. My elbows should not be moving. Keep the elbow stationary. So you see my elbow is not moving. My elbow stays where it is the whole time. And time. And the final exercise of the day is our last set of the squats. Get into position and let's begin. Trying to keep a straight posture here. Almost there. And time. Whew. So that is the third round right there. I'm feeling nice and warm right now. So you see, that's a fantastic quick circuit that you can do. If you want to make it a little easier, you could shorten up the time of exercise. We can increase the rest time, or even decrease the amount of rounds you're doing from 3 to, let's say, 2 or 1. If you want to make that more difficult, increase the time that you're actually doing the exercise, or you can reduce the rest time, kind of guided where we didn't take really any rest periods there. There's many ways you can modify things or make it more challenging. You can even use a band with a higher resistance, so a thicker band, or you can step on the band out farther so that you're having to pull it farther. I hope you guys found that helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to post them below. Please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you very much as per usual. My name is Adrien. I'm the exercise specialist at the Leduc Beaumont Devon Primary Care Network. Thank you so much and have a great day.